Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome again to this session. In this session, we will discuss about fuel and also trading the news and why you should never count on the news and you should never rely trading the news because most of the time you will lose money instead of making it. So guys, appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. There is more coming actually. Thank you very much. Pause the video, hit subscribe button, support this video by the like button. If you want to keep it at the end, no problem. After you hear the content, no problem. But appreciate your support, and especially we are in the beginning of creating this channel and creating a career actually that will help and let people begin to another new career of understanding the algorithmic levels and understanding the market secrets, staying away of superstitions and emotions and the talkers on YouTube and the talkers on Facebook and all the social media. That's actually they are some kind of platforms of publicity to let you buy and sell something. Okay, so we should be aware that the trading actually isn't that easy to buy by simply watching videos or, let's say, for example, being in euphoria or being in an optimistic, let's say, emotions. No, this is something matters inside this market, especially the cryptocurrencies. It's 100% based on the algorithms. They work 24%, sorry, 24 hours a day. There is 100% of probabilities that you can decrypt and you can make it into your interest. So thank you very much for supporting my channel. Okay, support my channel, and I promise you there is more coming, guys. The first thing we should drill in our minds, or drill into our heads, that trading the news most of the time is against us, not with us. Okay, so basically, if you see a positive news, then there is an opportunity that the market will go against what you see as positive. Why? Because algorithms and let's say whales and the majority of big traders, okay, sometimes the hedge funds, they bought before, okay, then the news comes to happen. Okay, so when normal people see for example, that there is a positive news or positive articles, okay, they know 100% they will buy at some levels. And when you buy at some levels, okay, especially during the positive news, you give them a probability to buy from them with a good price. So they sell to you with an extra, let's say, extra price and extra charges simply because they bought before you. So understanding this will help you to be inside the market before them. So this is the solution, guys. Okay, this is the solution. If you see a positive news, trust me, even if let's say sometimes the news gets synchronized with the price action, but at the end of time you will have a dump. Okay, you will have a dump. At the end of time you will have a dump. Why? It's very simple, because when you don't have the ability to get inside the market before, or at least with the whales or with the majority of big traders, you will lose the ability to buy at some, let's say, points. So I mean by that simply because you can see, for example, here, okay, there is a low, okay, and there is a moving average. So another low, another moving average. Even we can say another bullish engulfing. So people now are convinced that something deserves from this price. It's actually an attractive price. But today, guys, something happens at the 0.0120. Technically, this represents some of the Fibonacci levels, which is some algorithmic level, and I will prove to you. Okay, let me just adjust so you can understand. You can see the circle here, the 0.23. Today we smashed this level and we got actually and we failed. Okay, So the price fainted here, and we can see the price are now into another new direction. It doesn't matter. We don't say there is a positive or negative things, but only in the beginning of this session, we will understand why we should never trade the news. So what do you mean by that? You can see here on CoinMarketCap, there is a smart contract testnet, okay, on the 30th September. So it's today. So this is, guys, a positive news or not? This is a positive news. This is a testnet. Okay, this is a testnet and video on demand. I think that now the data team will, they will come out and talk about the project and came out and talk about what happens inside the testnet. So it's something very positive. So it's something means to the traders. And this is really, you can see that the votes here means it's real. Okay, it's real. Let's just check the news here and understand the meaning or the point of this video. Okay, so it's confidence. It's almost 100% with 106 votes. So guys, do you think this actually deserves or not? Of course it deserves. It deserves that people will have to buy. Okay, will have to buy the fuel. But unfortunately, this is what happens today. This is a big capitulation over the 0.20. Okay, and I told you, when you see a candle with this big trail here or wick, you should be careful. You should be careful, because when this is mean a capitulation, that people who are convinced to buy now switched from bullish over bearish people, or bearish traders, or the bears. Okay, so this is the 30th of September, and it must be something positive, but with nothing happens. Okay, nothing happens. Okay, so we should never buy the news by simply seeing something positive. Okay, so positive news, does it always means negative signs? Of course not. But it is a question of timing also, only. It's a question of timing. So I will explain to you guys how you can trade the news properly and correctly. For example, here we have the 30th of September. There is a positive news with a high confidence. Okay, the high confidence. So this is valid, actually. This is valid news. This is a valid article. So if you see this, simply get the, let's say, synchronize the levels with the date of the news. How? You can see, for example, here at the 24th of September, we smashed the moving average. And the moving average means big supports, not only support, it's a big support. It's a high probability that the market will reverse when they actually smash, let's say, the moving average. And don't be worried if you see sometimes the price gets below the moving average. No, doesn't matter. Talk about levels, okay? So from here to here, for example, it's a level. Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't let them fool you by something called, when you see, let's say, a closure below or something. No, if you see a level here of the moving average, and you see, for example, something happens like long down weeks and some, let's say, slightly bullish candles, okay, it means something. It means something. People are trying to buy from the lows, and algorithms are messing with them. So don't worry about that. But from here, for example, the 24th of September, we smashed the moving average, and you have a news at the 30th of September. So buy here, stop below this level here, and then you can have a probability to make 40%. So you will tell me, why should we be aware here that the market will be? Who tells you that we have a probability of of a reverse? It's very simple. You can use fiber retracement, okay, like that, okay? And you can use also the 5 circles, but you can use the fiber retracement. Okay, let's change the colors, okay? So here, guys, you can see we smash over the 0.5. Remember what I told you in the last sessions about the 0.5? 0.5 is the last chance, okay, or at least a big probability that the market could reverse. So from the 0.5 to 0.61 could be this wave. It's a simple corrective wave. Based on what? Based on this wave here and the mother wave, or the impulsive one. Okay, so till now, I wish you guys understand me and understand the meaning of this video. So let's move on and extract the algorithmic levels for the TFUL, and also understanding why I believe personally that TFUL can have something very powerful in let's say maybe September, maybe December or more. Okay, so you can see, guys, that the markets had an ultimate bullish candle with almost 1000%. Okay, 1000%. We still trade inside this candle here. Okay, we still trading inside this candle. So this is, guys, a mother candle. This is a mother candle, and all these guys here are a simple inside bars. A simple what? Inside bars. So, guys, how can we trade this kind of patterns? It's very simple. It's not something really very important, but we should buy the dips. Okay, if you want to trade this, let's say this is sometime, most of the time during the accumulation phase, you can have a rectangle pattern. So trading the rectangle, it's very easy by simply buying the dip and selling the high. So from here to here, you can have 50%. Okay, so guys, we should be careful now. There is a probability that the markets could reverse. Okay, so starting from this level all the way to this level here, it's a period of accumulation. It's a period of accumulation. And we should be careful now to buying the dips. And I suggest for you to buy the dips, okay? So at least you can protect your money and stay away from, let's say, risk trades, because let's say, for example, something against the market happens and we fell below this accumulation levels here, okay? There is something could happen. Not all the time, but something could happen. We should be careful reading the news and reading actually the technical analysis. Also, we should be careful to trade in the risk management. So let's get into the deep. You can see, guys, at the 31 December, we have a switch over a personal mainnet contract. Okay, so TFUL will switch over their own blockchain. Okay, their own blockchain. So this is actually very positive, but we should never get the same mistake buying, let's say, or trading the news. Okay, I think TradingView have a bug here, because you can see I can't slide the page anyways. When you see this kind of movements, I mean like that. Okay, and then, okay, it's very simple. You have a moving average. So as long as we are trading higher than the moving average, there is a probability that the market could rise again with the same percentages of the mother wave. Okay, with the same percentage, and maybe more. Sometimes we can go more if there is something happens. So guys, here, you know, TFUL now with 0.001, or sorry, 0.01, this is not the real price, because the algorithms are dumping the price and also pumping from the down. So they have an equilibration, something like stable coins. Okay, so they protect the, let's say, the buyers, and also they protect the sellers, sorry, and they will get you inside the rectangle in order to get a lot of it is an accumulation, but gets you a lot of money inside their pockets, and then they will give you the real quotation. Okay, they will show the real quotation. Then people who are convinced to buy the TFUL will see something, let's say, happens inside the market. They will buy TFUL, and you know what happens, it's a dump come. So before the 31 December, we should be aware that something could happen, and I think we will have a synchronization with the exits of this accumulation phase. The exits of the accumulation phase with the mainnet. Okay, so the mainnet news will be synchronized, and we will have a correlation with this news exactly. Okay, and I think there is a probability that even if you buy the news, maybe you can have some chance. But if you want to make real money, you should be aware that something is happened or will happen, sorry, in the 31 December, and we must accumulate TFUL before then, before this exact date. So the big question, not when, but where should we buy TFUL? So this is the accumulation phase, guys. It starts from here. Focus on the levels. So from this level here, all the way to this level. Okay, so this level, the 0.007 and the 0.008 or 9. Okay, 9. So from this level here, you can accumulate Theta Fuel and keep it inside your wallet and wait the next 2 months and thank me later. So what if something goes against what you are talking? I mean, if we failed, and where can we protect ourselves? Where can we set our stops? Simply, guys, the stops must be below the moving average. And keep watching. If any drops, okay, below the moving average, and then the markets start to rise again, okay, this is our structure points, and a close below means a downside. Okay, if we came back, buy again. It's very easy. Okay, so nothing actually so hard, nothing so difficult to understand. Practice what I'm about to explain in every video, and I will promise you guys, you will have the ability to extract your algorithmic levels, and then you can rely on yourself. So where is the targets? Okay, so we can end this session here. The targets, I will get the high here, and I will get the low here, and then we can see what is going to happen inside the 31 of December, because this is the end of, I think, yes, okay, here. Okay, so this is it based on the level here. Maybe we can, okay, you can adjust the levels, okay? For example, here. Okay, so now we almost, let's say, okay, so this is the first, and this is the second. Okay, so fine. You can see there is some respect of the levels here. Okay, I mean, not 100%. If we adjust the levels in order to have not 100%, but at least 79% or 80% of respecting the levels, it means something. So I think, guys, here, respecting the 0.78, respecting the 1, and then you can see the 0.5. Also today, we smashed over the 0.23. So let's check the upcoming levels. So here, guys, we have the 0.3 almost, 0.5, okay, then 0.1 or 0.8, then the 0.11. Okay, so 0.11. For the downside, we can have 1.61 and 2.9 61. We can add these levels if you are interested to have these levels from over your eyes. So this is the levels, guys, for the T-fuel. Okay, so say for example we buy it over here. We can have the first target with 200%, okay, and then we can skip over 500%, and then percentages of 80, let's say 80, 100, okay, 45. So we have 1,000% to make, and your balance multiplied by 10 times. So $1,000, I think you can switch it over at least from 5,000 to 10,000. Okay, if you will not make more, this is the low probability, guys. $10,000 than $100,000, and maybe more. So T-fuel is one of the powerful tokens, and the powerful tools we make together, or we use together, we can achieve these levels here so simple. So basically, trade what you see, not what you think, and stay away from the news. Believe in what you have as an algorithmic levels, and never listen to influencers, listen to people over social media, because these guys really, they use you only as a way of publicity. Nothing more, nothing else. Okay, so it's simple advice, guys. Thank you very much for listening to this session. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Also, sorry if I comment any English mistakes. I'm doing my best so I can deliver the message for you. You know, it's very difficult for us as Arabs to talk English, because it's not our second language. Even we are from the north of Africa, and French is our second official language, and we you know, we didn't actually read English till we wake up, actually, after the rising of the globalization, and you know. So sorry if I commit any mistakes. Thank you guys for having me. See you later.